Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin or Prez, and welcome to this brand new idea that I have. I believe no one else has ever done this on YouTube here. Going and playing every single NHL game from NHL 15 to NHL 21. Obviously, it's not going to be every single NHL game, but we're going to play the last generations of NHL games. Since the new NHL 22 is going to be made for the next generation of consoles, I'm talking about the Series X and the PS5, you still be able to play NHL 22 on the older generation of consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, so don't worry about that. But I'm currently playing on a Series X. And I had this idea to actually go back and play one period of Be a Pro in every single NHL game from NHL 15 to NHL 22. I'm going to actually take a look at the evolution of the NHL games over the years of the last generation. So let's start it off with NHL 15, New York Rangers, Buffalo Sabres. Let's do this. And we're going to make sure it's on 3 minutes per period because I don't want this video to last forever. So, yeah. Also, we're going to go to, I think, gameplay setting. No, we're not going to do gameplay settings. Audio and video. Yeah, there we go. Visual settings. Camera perspective. I'm going to go home always up. And, oh no, I want to have it on preferred up. There we go. All right, I'm not going to change anything, actually. I'm not going to change anything. Let's get into it. Let's start it with NHL 15. Next is going to be NHL 16. Obviously, we're going to go right through until NHL 21. I had this idea to look back on, like I said, the last generation of NHL games from the Xbox One to what we have now with NHL 21. And then obviously when NHL 22 comes out, we're going to play that pretty much nonstop here on the channel. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that for that to actually happen. Yeah, so we're going to see the evolution of the graphics and like the controls, like the stuff they added. Like the defensive stick hasn't been added until like, I forget which year of NHL, but we'll see when we actually get to that NHL. Some of you guys actually really prefer NHL 15, actually. Well, a lot of you actually prefer NHL 15 when it comes down to the modeling, when it comes down to the actual character modeling. And I gotta say, it looks a lot better than NHL 21, in my opinion. It looks better, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I don't know what EA did, but it does look better. Obviously, we're gonna see the evolution of like the skating and the movement of the player and everything like that. And I'm just really excited to actually do this video. I'm actually really excited to do this video. So I gotta record pretty much almost every single NHL game. We're gonna do one period in every single one. So, yeah, there we go. We get a nice little hit on that guy. It's gonna be pretty quick through each game, obviously, because I don't want the games to run pretty much forever. I'm still planning on. I want to do NHL Week again. If you guys don't know what NHL Week is where I upload an NHL video every single day of the week, Monday to Friday, playing all the old NHLs. Or playing all the NHLs as an episode of Be a Pro, pretty much. And you guys loved it. You guys always love it every single year. We tied it up. There we go. Can we win this game? Can we win this game? We'll know by the end of this first period. Whoever wins. Now, there was one thing that I hated about this game, and was because you couldn't skip to your next shift. You couldn't skip to the next shift. You had to sit on the bench and wait. And wait. That's the one thing I did not like about this Be a Pro, personally. Because with NHL 14, you'll be able to actually skip to the next shift. And with this, you can't. You can't skip to the next shift. So, they definitely took out a lot of features out of NHL 15, in my opinion. And a lot of people's opinions. They took a lot out. Yeah, we're going to see. Obviously, we're going to jump into instant replay and actually take a screenshot, because I gotta take a screenshot for the thumbnail, and we're gonna take a look at the amount of detail that they actually have in their face and everything, because I think it looks a lot better. I think it has to do with the lighting, like with the character lighting. That's just what I'm kind of getting at here with how the players look, everything like that. People, like, you might say it kind of looks fake, and like it kind of looks fake. Obviously, like the motion capture has definitely gotten a lot better over the years when it comes down to like the player movement and like how the players move actually and everything like that. Like it's definitely a lot better in NHL 21 than it was like with NHL 15, because you actually go back to playing NHL 15, it's you pressing buttons that you're usually pressing in NHL 21. You think they're actually going to be in this game, and there's nothing. There's zero happening if you actually press that button. And I've done it. I've tried to hold out my stick a couple times already, and nothing has come of it. But anyways, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go on to my character, because I pretty much chose pretty much the same face every single year. I was pretty consistent on choosing the face every single year. So we're going to take a look at that right now. If we actually zoom in. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't get rid of the sticks, can you? That's one thing. That's one thing I didn't... That's another thing I like about this game. Like, look at the background, like, bloom. Like, look at the background bloom. Like, it's like when you actually go on the character, look at that. Just look at the, like, that's a little bit blurry, but that was a little bit blurry, but look at the detail like they have in the face. Like, this was NHL 15. Like, this was on the original, like the original fat Xbox One, like the VCR Xbox One. And to get this amount of detail is absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. There's just, look at the amount of detail. I couldn't believe, I can't believe now how much detail is actually in the game, in my opinion. But anyways, I'm going to turn off my webcam. We're going to take a screenshot. And then we're going to move on to NHL 16. So I'll see you guys when we get into that. All right, guys, we're jumping into NHL 16 now. I'm on my absolute favorite team in the NHL, the Anaheim Ducks in this one, which I was actually surprised when I first launched up. I was actually surprised I was actually on the Ducks. But anyways, we're going to play at a Honda Center here. We're number 12. I actually got number 12 in this, which I'm actually pretty happy about too, because that's my favorite number. That's my favorite number. But as you guys can see, like, the difference from NHL 15 to NHL 16, it's a huge leap. It was a huge, like, it looks like a huge, like, it looks completely different from NHL 15. Like, it looks completely different. Like, usually, like, as we go along with NHL games every single year, we say we don't see a difference and all that stuff. But if you actually go back to, like, the previous game or the previous, like, 2 years, and then you play, like, the newest game, you can see all the changes. But anyways, there's no defensive stick in this one either. So I think NHL 17, they introduced the defensive stick. Anyways, you still have poke check and everything like that. It looks completely different. It looks more bright, in my opinion. Like, the game looks more bright than usual, or than NHL 15 was. And I might have to, hold on here, I might have to change my monitor settings to lower the brightness a little bit here on my monitor. Yeah, it's just, it looks brighter and everything like that. And it just, let's see if we could actually skip to our shift in this one. We can't. We can't skip to our shift in this one either. So we're going to sit on the bench. I believe the next game they introduced it back into NHL. And, like, NHL 15 was like a huge takeoff for my channel. Once I started doing like be a pro in NHL 15, my channel really took off. And then NHL 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Every single year when I do a new NHL game, it's like it's huge on my channel. Obviously, NHL is huge on my channel. That's like the main thing that I upload on my channel, everything like that. But NHL 15 started it all. Like NHL 15 and NHL 16, like most of you guys have been watching me since NHL 15, NHL 16, which is absolutely insane. If you guys can actually tell me in the comments below when you guys started watching me, like which NHL did you guys subscribe and start watching me? Because I'm actually interested in that. Because I know some of you guys have been here since like NHL 15, which is absolutely insane. And I can't thank you guys enough for the years of support on all my videos and everything like that. So, but anyways, we got full health. We can actually jump onto the ice if we want to, but it's not a good time right now because they're in our end. They're in our zone. So if we get out of our zone and everything like that, I know we're not playing the game at all right now. We're just sitting on the bench. Okay, we're about to go on the ice right now. Anyways, all right, we'll go on the ice in the last like 3 minutes of the period here. Also, there's another thing in this game, like the ragdoll effect is absolutely massive in this game. Like if you hit the goalie, you're gonna go flying, and it's the funniest thing ever, in my opinion. Like it's like some of the moves or some of the things that happen when you hit the goalie, like after the play, or like you run into him, like you can get sent flying to the ceiling in this game. I think it's absolutely insane. But anyways, that's gonna be it for NHL 16. I know we didn't play much of the game, but we're gonna take a look at the like I said, instant replay of every game, and we're gonna see. You guys can see in the thumbnail as we go along the graphical difference in the games and all that stuff. So, anyways, these are actually playing on the SSD. Or the Seagate external hard drive, or the Seagate external SSD that you plug into the back of the Series X. So these guys, like the games are loading absolutely insanely quick. Like as I launch the game, we're pretty much into the game pretty much right away, which is absolutely insane. So in this one, we can actually get rid of everything. So it was, I'd say, YouTube friendly when it comes down to the thumbnails. So I think like in the face of this one, there's less detail in the face. There's a lot more detail in the face when it comes down to NHL 15. That's just my opinion. And I'm playing in 4K. This game's not in 4K at all, so you can kind of see like the imperfections. But like there's not a lot of detail into the face when it comes down to this year's or like NHL 16. Like there's not a lot of details in the face. There's a lot more detail in the face when it came down to NHL 15. But we're gonna take a screenshot here, obviously for the thumbnail, everything like that. So, but yeah, there we go. Saving to volume. Okay, so it saved it. I'm gonna disable the preview, and we're gonna jump into NHL 17. I'll see you guys when we get it started. All right, guys, we're in NHL 17, I believe. Yeah, NHL 17, and wouldn't you guys not believe it, I'm also on the Ducks in this. And also, we can skip to our shift in this. This is when NHL or EA went to like the full, like just all white, just pretty much the brightest menus ever in existence in this game. And they kind of subsided from like the dark menus that they had in previous NHLs and like all that stuff. This character is like really slow. I don't know what this Be a Pro character is. I don't know if this is like my old one that I used to use or if like this is a different one. So there's no defensive stick yet in this. We're going to see like where like the evolution pretty much like all this stuff changed, everything like that. So the skating, to me, it feels a lot slower, but that may just due to my character and the nature of my character, because this character might be like brand new. I might have created this character just to play the game, and I think that's gonna be it for NHL. Oh, NHL 17 gets 32 more seconds. See, like once you start skipping shifts, like you start losing a lot more time in the game. But anyways, we're up by 2, which is awesome. So we actually won the game. So this was actually a quick one. This was a quick one. I might give it like 5 more minutes. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes because it wasn't really a full, in my opinion, it wasn't really a full experience. I haven't really talked about NHL 17 yet, anyways. But yeah. So like, NHL 17 was also huge for my channel. Like with every single NHL new release, when it comes down to it, it was huge. And I was actually really excited for this game. Like every other NHL game, I'm really excited for every single year. And then throughout the year, you kind of see the problems. You kind of seeing like the similarities throughout the game, and like the not really like real changes to the game. And then you start getting disappointed, and I start getting depressed on playing the game and everything like that. But yeah, I think going back and actually playing these might give me a little insurgence to actually play NHL 21 again, before NHL 22 comes out, and before we actually jump into the beta or the technical test of NHL 22 that I cannot record, and I can't show you guys any gameplay or any screenshots or anything like that. But I might find a way around it. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. You guys will have to keep it a secret though. But yeah, I'm really excited to actually play NHL 22 and actually try it out. It might be the exact same as NHL 21. In my opinion, it'll probably be the exact same as NHL 21. But we'll see, and we'll wait and see what NHL has in store for it, because really by this time they usually have news about the game, like features or like a new thing about the game, or like a trailer. We haven't even got a trailer yet for the game at all. Like we haven't gotten nothing for the game yet. So taking a look at the characters in this one, there's a lot more like smoothing, because I didn't put a beard on this character. But the like, it looks a little bit more like NHL 15, but mixed with like a newer look from NHL 15, in my opinion. It looks good, but they could definitely do a lot better. I believe NHL 15 is still ahead on the looks department when it comes down to it, in my opinion. But you guys can let me know in the comments below on what you guys think about each evolution of the game as we go through. So I'm going to take a screenshot as usual with every single one of these. We're going to take a screenshot. I got to remember which ones they are, like which number they are for which NHL game it is. But anyways, we're going to jump into NHL 15 or NHL 18 now. I'm not even going to save it. We're going to jump into NHL 18. I'll see you guys when we actually, because this will be an Xbox One enhanced game. So NHL 21 is not even an Xbox One X like enhanced game. But we're going to jump into NHL 18. I'll see you guys when we get it started. All right, guys, we're in NHL 18 now. We're actually playing on the Calgary Flames. We're going to face off against the Edmonton Oilers in this one. This is where they have like the creative attack deeks and like I believe defensive stick, and they introduced a lot of stuff in NHL 18. I think they introduced a lot of stuff in NHL 18 and also 19 as well. And then NHL 20 didn't really jump anything from there, and then NHL 21 hasn't really changed. You could squeeze against the boards and everything like that. In NHL 21, you can jump the puck over the guy's stick and everything like that. But I believe we have we do have the defensive stick in NHL 18. So it was in NHL 18. That was one of the like big things that they had when it comes down to the gameplay and everything like that. So, but anyways, we're gonna see how we do here, and the gameplay overall, like the movement is getting smoother and smoother as we go along, or as I play along. It's getting a lot smoother and smoother, in my opinion. Like it's getting smoother, but also slower. That just also may be due to my character and its attributes and everything like that, and its ratings and everything. But yeah, it feels a lot slower. It feels a lot slower. The movement's getting better, and then also the skaters are getting slower as we go along. But anyways, once again, we're gonna play a little bit of the second period, or we might just play the second period. Yeah, there's only 12 minutes. We're only gonna be nice for like 2 minutes, anyways. Yeah, we'll see how we're down by 2, but it doesn't matter. The scoreboard doesn't matter. Just us going around and discussing how how EA has really innovated on the graphics and the gameplay and just the feel of the character, or the control of the character, the control of the player has gotten better over the years. That's what this whole video is about. And I think the reason why I made this video, obviously, because NHL 22 is coming out soon, and we're going to get a taste of it, obviously, in the technical preview that no one can stream, upload, or take screenshots of unless you're probably a EA partner. So I'm not an EA partner. I wish I was. If I had the opportunity to become an EA partner, I would definitely take it. Everything like that. So, but Nasher might do a live stream, get permission from EA to do it, or do a video on it. But yeah, it's just I don't feel like getting my videos copyright striked and taken down, and my channel taken down because I uploaded one video talking about NHL 22. I'm still going to talk about NHL 22, but I'm going to show you NHL 21 gameplay. So I'm going to show you guys NHL 21 gameplay while talking about NHL 22. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys my rundown of what I think about the NHL 22 like technical test and how the game feels and everything like that. I'm going to tell you guys everything that I thought about the game, or how I feel about the game. But coming towards the end here in NHL 18, the gameplay, like the movement, like I said before, like it's definitely getting a lot smoother as we go along, which is good. We're going in the right direction of like the smoothness of the gameplay and everything like that. But anyways, that's gonna be it for NHL 18. Let's take our notorious screenshot before this video, or before this episode ends. So, characters in different poses, all that stuff. Once again, we have the beard. Looking kind of sharp, but obviously, I think NHL 15 still has the best looking characters, or the character models. I think they have the best looking character models, in my opinion. But you guys can let me know in the comments below what you guys actually think about the detail when it comes down to the player and how they look. But anyways, once again, notorious screenshot, and then going to NHL 19. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, we are in NHL 18 now. We're playing on the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and we're facing off against Arizona Coyotes. By the way, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, make sure you guys smash the like button. Also, if you guys want to become a Prez Advisor member, there'll be a join button right beside the subscribe button. And then, obviously, there'll be a link in the description if you guys are on mobile. There'll be a link in the description for that. But anyways, we got a live intro scene from the guys that are not in the game anymore. Obviously, they're not in the game anymore. They went with a new commentator. A lot of people hate the new commentator. I am one of them. I don't like the new commentary in the NHL games anymore. That's just personally me. We're number 66, which is actually my sledge hockey number, and also a number of a hockey legend in himself. So, but anyways, we're number 66. We're gonna see how we do here. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit slower because we're on the power play, or they're on the power play, and we're on the penalty kill. So, let's see how we actually do here. Once again, the movement is definitely getting a lot smoother as we go along, like I say, or like I keep on saying, which I'm going to stop trying to say that. But NHL 18 or NHL 19 was really fun for me to actually play. Like, I really enjoyed playing NHL 19. So, I really enjoyed playing this game. I enjoy playing all the NHL games every single year. But, like, when it comes towards the end of the year of the NHL cycle, like towards like the end, I start getting I'm not excited to play the game anymore. Like with NHL 21, I was really happy to play it. I was really excited to play it. I wanted to play it all the time. And then after 6 months of doing it, or like 5 months or 6 months of doing it, I was like, man, I'm getting tired of this game. I'm getting tired of this game. But like as we go along, I just didn't even play that period. We just skipped right through to the second period. We're in the third. This could be the first one we actually make it to the third period because we haven't played enough of this game. If we skip the third period, I'm gonna be pissed. Are we actually gonna? All right, guys. So that was NHL 18. Or NHL, this is NHL 19. Hopefully you guys enjoyed NHL 19. I surely did, of playing it for a femtosecond. So, but we're gonna take a screenshot here. We're going back to our character when he was on the ice for half a second, and we only play the game for half a second. Anyways, yeah, the characters, I don't know what it is. But this character looks very sad. Like, he looks very sad. Like, look at him. He looks like he pooped his pants, but he didn't want to tell anybody. And like he's regretting it. Like, that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's kind of regretting it. And I forgot to turn on my face cam on the entire time. Yep. I forgot to do that. Just noticed that now. So, there you go. That wasn't, forgot my face cam. Alright, we're going to take a screenshot, make sure it saves it. Boom. Turn the webcam back on. Yeah, we didn't even play much of that game at all. But, hopefully you guys enjoyed NHL 19. I surely did. I'll see you guys in NHL 20. And then we have one more game to go after NHL 20. I'll see you guys when we get it started. All right, guys. Now we're in NHL 20. So this is, this is NHL 20. So we're gonna play on the Edmonton Oilers. We're on the Edmonton Oilers. We're gonna face the Sharks in this one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. I'm actually really enjoying going back and actually playing all the NHL games in one video. Right now, we're at 36 minutes of raw recording without me editing. Obviously, it's going to be cut down on editing. When I start editing, it's going to be cut down to, I don't know how much I'm actually going to cut. But I'm going to cut between, like, me launching the games, me getting the games ready, obviously. But, anyways, so we're going to have a little different camera angle in this one. So, here we go. We're gonna see if we actually we only got one goal so far in this video. We're going through like NHL 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're going through 7 NHL games and we only scored 1 goal. We might have scored I forget. We might have scored in NHL 15. I might have not remembered. But anyways, yeah, a little different camera angle, like zooming in, zooming out as like we go along. Once we get the puck, the camera zooms in, all that stuff. And yeah, this one, we're on the Edmonton Oilers in this one. So we're gonna skate to the bench. Look at that. Look at the camera angle. I actually really like this camera angle, but as I played more and more, I hated it because I couldn't score. Like, it's so hard to score on that camera angle. Trust me, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. But like, this might be one where we just go in the first period. We just play the first period. I think that 4-on-4 saved us. But anyways, so after this, we're just gonna play NHL 21, obviously. So we're coming up to everything. This is where they introduce like kind of like the Connor McDavid. No, they introduced the Connor McDavid skating NHL. What NHL was that when Connor McDavid was on the cover? I completely forget. I'm gonna check it while we're going up the ice there. NHL 18. This is like when they introduced like the really finesse skating almost, and like they really improved it with this one. Like they dramatically improved it with this one. And obviously this game is 2 years old, or like 3 years old by now, or around there. 2 years, 3 years. And it's still holding up. Like it still holds up as a good hockey game. Like if you get this game like for $5 or $10, and you really enjoyed like the older like NHL compared to like the newer NHL, there's really no difference between NHL 21 or NHL 20 to NHL 21. There's really no difference, which I think peed off a lot of people because NHL 20 was like the time, or NHL 21 was the time that the new consoles were getting launched and everything like that. They said they weren't going to focus on NHL or the new consoles for NHL 21, which kind of, for me, it's kind of like a slap in the face to the people who bought like the next gen consoles, in my opinion. But yeah, it was one of those things that pissed off a lot of people, being included, because I went out and obviously I was going to buy the new Series X anyways. Like I was going to buy the new Series X anyways. So to me, it didn't really matter. Well, it kind of mattered to me a little bit because I was kind of looking forward to playing the next generation of NHL game on the next gen hardware. But yeah, it's just one of those things that did not happen, and I was like, really? So the interesting thing is, NHL 20 was an Xbox One X enhanced game. NHL 21 is just an Xbox One game. It's not enhanced at all. But if we actually look at the product page and actually go to the store, I believe it's 20% off right now. It's $71. Why didn't... I believe NHL 20 or NHL 19 told me like it was on sale. So it's 4K Ultra HD, everything like that. I believe NHL 20 was also 4K Ultra HD. If you actually take a look, go to the Microsoft Store. Oh, this is when they introduced the RPM tech-powered gameplay. Introduces signature shots that replace your favorite NHL players' real-world shot styles. Over 45 new shot animations and all that stuff. So it's 4K Ultra HD. I think the NHL 22 will be like 4K Ultra HD, like 120 frames. If you have a monitor that's capable of playing at 120 frames. Obviously not at 4K, but anyways, we're going to get this launched up, and I'll see you guys when we get started. Alright guys, we're going to get started here in NHL 21, our last game that we're actually going to play. I'm actually not going to save this game. This is supposed to be episode 102 or 101, this game. So I'm going to save it for, obviously, I'm still going to play the first period in this, but I'm not going to save it. So we actually get to play the game again. Oh my god, what a huge hit. And there we go, we're going to the box. So we won't play for the rest of the game, boys. And we're facing my favorite team too, because that's why I saved it for. I'm saving it for episode 101 to play against my favorite team, because I believe in episode, I forget which one it is, I forget which NHL it was, but I believe for the one NHL game I played my favorite team on episode 100 or episode 101, I believe. But anyways, we're gonna be in the box for 5 minutes. We're gonna skip ahead. Obviously, with NHL 21, I have the periods at 3 minutes apart, like 3 minutes per period, because we usually play 2 games, and they actually last a little bit longer because I get more ice time. Obviously, I'm the captain, I'm on the first line, I get more ice time, and then obviously the period's a little bit longer than, let's say, NHL 20, or the previous, or a couple NHLs we just played. But NHL 21 Be a Pro. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit here. It was exciting in the beginning. It was really, really exciting in the beginning to have the hype around Be a Pro and actually get to play in Europe. You guys know where I'm going with this. But like the ability to play in Europe, we got so excited over it. Like we got excited over it. Like we can't be wrong about that. We got excited over it. I got excited over it. It's like finally we actually get to play in Europe. I had 2 Be a Pro series planned, like one to play in Europe and one to play in the NHL. And then when the one in Europe ended, because I thought we only get to play a year in Europe, like only play a year, which would have been fine. Which would have been fine for a lot of people. A lot of people would have been fine with 1 year of playing in Europe, because they could have put it on 20 minutes per period, and they could actually make it last a little bit longer than they would like an NHL season. But no, EA decided to pretty much just scrap the OHL, which is the Ontario Hockey League, or the CHL, which is the Canadian Hockey League, or the AHL, the American Hockey League. Just completely scrap it from the game. Well, not scrap it from the game, but scrap the entire season. You only actually get to play the championship at the end. And with Europe, you only get to play the European Championship. Yeah. So, off to a very bad start with Be a Pro. Very bad start for EA. And then they added the conversations, and they added the meetings and the stuff that we actually wanted to in Be a Pro for so long, like the engagement with the press, everything like that, like challenges in the game, all that stuff. We wanted that. We got it, but we also wanted to play in Europe for entire season. I would have been happy with just 1 season. I would have been happy with that. I'd be like, perfect. 1 season in Europe, can't go wrong with that. But they decided just to have us just play 7 games in Europe, and we're like, okay, you're going to the NHL now. The whole marketing strategy for this game was to play in Europe. They put Ovechkin on the cover because of it. In my opinion, EA really, really dropped the ball on the Be a Pro this year with NHL 21. Obviously, they made some huge improvements over the gameplay-wise, and like I said, with NHL 20, coming from NHL 20, it pretty much feels like the exact same game. And I see that now because I went back and we played all the games. It feels the same as NHL 20. And I hate to say that, but it does. It feels the same as NHL 20. And, obviously with the new game, you kind of get blinded by it. You kind of get blinded by the new game and, and all that stuff. Well, my guy has a black eye there, so it doesn't really help my character. But, the beard is definitely a lot better. The beard look is definitely a lot better in this one than the previous NHL games. And the skin tones and the skin and the facial looks a lot better. He doesn't look like he pooped his pants and he's sad about it. He looks like He just been beat up. Obviously, I got in a fight. We got a black eye. But that was it. That's it, boys. That's it. That's all the NHL games from NHL 15 to NHL 21. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, because this is going to take me a long time to edit this. I'm just looking at the raw recording. We're almost hitting the 50-minute mark of recording. But anyways, if you guys actually enjoy this of me actually going back from NHL 15 to NHL 21 and seeing the difference in the game, let me know in the comments below, because I will definitely appreciate some feedback on this. And pretty much my NHL, or pretty much my queue, is just pretty much NHL games, which is absolutely insane. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll really appreciate it if you guys did. And also, if you guys want to become a Prez Advisor member, make sure you guys click that join button. It's only 99 cents a month, and you get some special perks when I do live streams. You get special emotes in the comments. You can put it in the comments. You get access to the Prez Advisors Discord room. So only you guys can only Prez Advisor members can actually go in that room and chat with each other, except for like the moderators, or like my mods for my Discord and my channel can go in there and like everything, make sure everything's right. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. Links will be in the description down below. My name is Justin, or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Greatest, yeah. And I just wanna be famous, yeah. I just wanna be the greatest, yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous, yeah. And I'm not playing any more games either.